Sergeant Nambi. Sixteen point three.
As is contained in the affidavit, that says patrol now, number 10, attached to this.
Please take us there to the evidence attached to those affidavits. That these names are agents. Because he already explained to us what constitutes an agent and how they are appointed. We are looking for evidence that the first respondent had agents by the names of Akyewozako Musa and Nalukoola. Greater. The evidence within, because I've not seen any. The parameters as per your answer from who qualifies to make the candidate. Probably there's an area I've not read.
My Lord, in the section for my petition, is a petition for patrol runner,
Petition for
patrol runner, and now
petition.
there is an affidavit for patrol runner and now number 1246, that's for patrol runner.
You take out the
And
evidence.
then now number 10 is 1252.
Yeah, let's start with the first one. Show us the evidence that you are agents. This is the first one. The first one is Akyewozako Musa. The first one is
In
maybe you want to take us to Katorona.
yes, patrol runner is on page 1246.
Is there an attachment?
1247.
Where is the
And on
attachment?
paragraph 7,
Beyond the paragraph, the
it
attachment.
says that Akyewozako Musa, paragraph 6 and 7, he mentions, actually 5, 6 and 7, he mentions to an 8.
That's his evidence.
To
We are not
to
yet.
his
We are
affidavit
not yet.
regarding that
We are
person.
not yet evaluating his evidence. Your evidence that was such a negative of the first respondent by the names of Akyewozako Musa and Nalukoola. Is it there?
My Lord, this is contained in the affidavit for patrol runner on page 1246 and 1247.
I want the appointing this one.
For which part?
Akyewozako Musa and Nalukoola. She states these are agents.
So you want the appointment to be better?
She has said there's an attachment.
I have My Lord, I have said that all the evidence to this effect in paragraph 16.3 of my affidavit is to do with
What you are told.
page 1246 and 1247 of the affidavit of Kato Ronald, as mentioned clearly that I was informed by Kato Ronald and Nancy back then, and I attached the evidence.
That attachment is all I want.
It is in this petition, in
Yeah,
this
that-
affidavit.
Where is it? There it is. Attached.
Oh.
For Chibirige Musa and Nalukoola Rita as agents. Is it there?
It is in the affidavit
Oh,
of
in the
Kato
statement.
Ronald on paragraph from 5.
The statement. Do those statements have an attachment? And next, because I take your words, there's an attachment. Is there such an attachment to this paragraph?
I made that my petition is supported by Kato Ronald's affidavit, which I have attached.
Confirm that you only have statements, but not attachments. Clear that paper. Only statements by the witness, but no attachment of evidence in those paragraphs. In the case of
This is the evidence.
you know that an attachment, you know what an attachment is. You wrote it, but there's an attachment. You know what an attachment is.
No, I made that the affidavit for Kato Ronald is attached.
Then confirm that there's an attachment of such evidence in that affidavit. You can't because there's none. My Lord, beyond that, do you have evidence or proof that Chibirige and Nalukoola campaigned you as Nambi? Any proof of campaigning at that polling station?
My Lord, as I've put it clearly, page 014 of my petition is that 16.3, I say that I'm informed by Kato Ronald and Nansamba Jen, and the evidence I attach is the affidavit of this same person.
Okay. You depended on the information in that affidavit and the statements. In your entire, on the statements you depended on, are there any photographs in any of those affidavits? It's what I mean attachments. Any? Did you submit any photographs or any such attachments to any of your witnesses?
No,
Your statement, you do not have any photographs.
apart from the photographs clearly attached on page 1285.
So on some, it is your statement.
And 1287.
So it is your statement that on some evidence you depend solely on information and others you have attachments. I want you to understand what I mean by attachment.
Yes, ma'am.
And that in the ones of Kato there is no such evidence proving campaigning at the polling station.
Yes,
No photographs, no voice messages.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Besides this information, again, if they record, you have that record. If they have a report to you, probably it's the basis. You have such a report from your agents, your purported agents. Only that, because you stated you did not have earlier on, that you do not have the record on the counted votes, blah, blah, but you have on the case, other offenses. have such evidence? Yes. By way of report. Is it there or not?
My Lord,
A report to you or to whoever?
I have stated in the petition 16.3 that I was informed by the governor.
And that's the basis.
And attached the evidence.
Attached, when you say attached,
When, and put the affidavits of those said persons
what they say.
attached to my petition.
Okay, so there's no report to you. Is there any? A report, written report by agent to you, is there any? Yes or no? A written report detailing what happened. Is there any such an issue? Or you don't know?
No, my Lord.
Is there any such report to the NRM?
To the,
NRM, you reported to be under NRM somewhere.
I am.
Is there such a report to the NRM?
My Lord,
The evidence attached.
no evidence attached.
Is
but
there?
report.
Is there?
NRA.
Your lawyer will come. Is there any such report to the Electoral Commission?
Regarding this question.
Yes, about that is in electoral offenses. Let's not preview. Don't. It's not preview. And just one mention of an offense that can overturn the will of the people of Kawen. That's why let's not trivialize it. Is there any such report? In the Electoral Commission, you know what a report is now.
Yes,
And you, I take it you have had lunch. Is there any such report? Simple. Yes or no? To the Electoral Commission that you know of. About that incident,
What is attached here is the affidavit of the
you have
governor.
any report. You know what a report is? Okay. You know what a report is.
My Lord, I want to state that I have the affidavits.
Did you go to school? Did you go to school now?
Yes, I did.
Have you ever obtained a report?
My Lord, I beg not to answer that.
So there is none. Do you know where Honorable Nalukoola was on that day with respect to this evidence?
I do not know
You don't know.
where he was.
So, do you have any evidence there that this one is agents as asked earlier?
My Lord,
You don't.
as stated in this particular paragraph, I have evidence in this affidavit of the said persons that were
Okay, out of that evidence, since you insist, is there evidence in that affidavit that the Honorable Nalukoola knew about what was pertaining to this incident, that he had the knowledge?
My Lord,
You read where?
I can.
That he had the knowledge about what these people, about his agents, that he knew what they were doing.
My Lord, I've presented
Where Kato
this
says
evidence to the best of my knowledge
your knowledge.
of what I was informed by these.
Okay, does Kato state anywhere that evidence that Nalukoola knew about this incident? Does it state on the face of it anywhere?
In paragraph 7.
Read it. That Nalukoola had that knowledge. Maybe let me read for you.
In paragraph 6, 1247, Patrol Ronald states, while at the polling center, the said Chibirige Musa held the poster of the first respondent, and I heard him telling voters to vote for the first respondent if they want a weapon to devolve. Followed by the 7th paragraph, I know that Chibirige Musa is a supporter of National Unity Platform Political Party and the first respondent, and he was his active campaigner.
Okay. Not to guide you better.
Despite, in paragraph 8, they said, despite my protestation and complaint, the second respondent's officials did not prohibit Chibirige Musa from holding up the poster for the first respondent at the polling center.
Okay, put in proper perspective. Read 16. Where you derive this? Paragraph 16. What you state? Then it will probably assist you. 16. What you state?
I said that the first respondent personally,
Personally.
or his agents or campaigners with
Oh,
his
his
knowledge
agents and the campaigner.
and campaigners with his knowledge
Okay, with his
and
knowledge.
consent
You can first
or
stop there.
approval.
First stop there. With his knowledge. Where is it in that affidavit? Saying that he knew that someone was somewhere holding his poster. In that. Is it there or it is not?
Where somebody was holding the poster.
That the first respondent knew or had this knowledge, as stated by you in 16, with his knowledge, that at that particular polling station, someone was holding his poster. It's your statement with his knowledge. Personally, it's your statement. Is it there or it is not? That is not. That for yours. Is it there or not?
What a brave one.
Is it there? Yes or no? You know how to read it.
Not personally,
Okay.
but is affiliated
Not
to
personally.
the National
Not-
Unity Platform in his knowledge as
So-
Patrol Ronald.
There is no evidence that he personally knew. Right? Secondly, you proceed. His knowledge, proceed with the paragraph 16. 16, you stopped at knowledge. The first respondent personally and or his agents and campaigners with his knowledge, campaigners with his knowledge. They need to be campaigners with his knowledge, proceed.
And consent or approval campaign in the
Consent.
following
Consent and
campaign
approval.
in the following places on the
Consent
election day.
and approval. You have such evidence that the first respondent consented to whatever was taking place. That he consented to someone holding his poster or someone throwing it.
My
Is it
lord,
there?
in the affidavit of Nansamba Chen.
Do you know what consent is?
Patrol Ronald.
Do you know what consent is?
These people are attributed,
Oh, bless.
these people in the affidavit are mentioned to be active campaigners to the first respondent, and I have attached the affidavit to this court.
Well, not to take you far, just show me where an issue of consent and approval, then it is general, because you're trying to infer. So, consent and approval, like this is what constitutes consent and approval.
My lord, it is mentioned in this affidavit, page 1247, that this said Chibirige Musa is an active campaigner for the first respondent. On paragraph 7, And also to say that once Kato Ronald complained to the second respondent's officials at
Evidence.
the electoral area,
Okay.
still the poster remained up.
So where is the evidence of it being a campaign?
This is the extent of the evidence that is here and it's before court.
Anyway, precisely, show a court where Nalukoola, Honorable Nalukoola is involved in all this. Knowledge, his consent is approved. That is all we want. Where is he involved? Where is he accountable? Where is he a perpetrator? Is it
In the
there?
affidavit for Nansamba Jane 1250, paragraph 5. The people Nansamba Jane is quoting to say that they told her by the duo at this Brand Sparks Junior School polling station, Kililebe Musa and Councillor Nalukoola Victor, that he should vote for the first respondent. And it's attached as the
Okay.
affidavit for Nansamba.
Where is it that Nalukoola has the knowledge that we are telling her? Where is it? And Nalukoola was even aware that she had the knowledge. Is it there or not?
These are people campaigning for the first respondent according to 1250.
Okay,
Evidence
16-4.
in this affidavit.
The same as based on the information stated here. Paragraph 16. Applicatorio in the paragraph 16. Again, statements from Malinda Mike, Damba Kezekia, polling agent, the first respondent at the polling station campaign for the first respondent. Where is that evidence? Damba Kezekia. This document would be within your reach as a polling agent.
On page 1252,
Yes.
I note the evidence is within the rights
Okay. These are also, again, is about statements
and before court.
told by you, told to you by who? In your mind. That is where it stops. Well, you're mentioning umbrellas. All umbrellas refer to the Honorable Nalukoola. There's an umbrella, then it is someone is holding it and waving it.
My note,
That's merely.
But you guided earlier that this is evidence now for the mic. The witness is being taken deep.
No, she went there.
Into that evidence.
My lord.
If she goes there,
Yes. It is in her paragraph 16.4. Yes. That the first respondent, that the campaign for first respondent by holding and waving the umbrella, the political symbol of the first respondent, and saying to the voters who could to vote that vote the umbrella. Yes. Does the umbrella, someone saying vote for the umbrella, does it refer to Nalukoola? Honorable Nalukoola.
my note, in this very paragraph, the attachment of the human right, evidence.
Listen. Let me tell you what I wanted. Is there a photograph of such an umbrella? Does that umbrella relate? Do you have the umbrella and its colors, blah, blah, we can read it. That umbrella. The umbrella is referred to everyone. But by waving an umbrella, it is not important. Is it yes?
According to the, I can read that
Does
the political.
does an umbrella refer to Napoleon?
This evidence was picked in his affidavit that, okay, the umbrella does not equal to Nalukoola per se, but
Simple.
it
It does not, the umbrella does not equal
But it
to,
says it's the political.
the umbrella does not equal to you,
For
who
me.
is on the stand, does not equal to Nalukoola. So is it your statement from your government that all umbrellas refer to a political party?
No,
So read the last one. Vote the umbrella, it is the key. That is your statement.
my lord, in 1624,
You are saying umbrella is the key.
there's a statement that says that it's a political symbol of the first response.
Okay, was the key one of the symbols in this election? I'm mentioning umbrella and the key. Are you aware that the key was one of the symbols? It is the key. Were you aware, just within your knowledge, was the umbrella, was the key one of the symbols?
No, my lord.
You are not aware. Do you know the Forum for Democratic Change?
Yes, my lord.
Did it have a candidate in that race?
Yes, my lord.
Is it within your knowledge that the key is the symbol of FDC? Do Nambi.
Now,
Do you know that the fact?
in this paragraph,
You know, just one fact. Simple. You are reading into my.
Just listen to the question that you answer.
yes, my lord.
Yes, you know
Ask
that.
your question again.
Yes, my lord.
She knows that the key is the symbol. So here you are talking about an umbrella and the key. Does the key also refer to Nalukoola, the candidate, going to qualify as a campaign?
Leave the document alone. Just focus on the lawyer. Listen to the question and answer.
The answers are not by the windows. They are from the statements you made. That's why they should
Now,
be
listen
assessed.
to the question. Keep on listening.
Would someone, by alluding to the key, someone talking about the key, would someone vote rather than Nalukoola because the key is one of the symbols on the ballot paper?
No, my lord.
Again, did you report or did you obtain the report yourself on this issue? A report from your agent on this issue. I have the report from. It's not there. Did you receive a report mail from your agents, appointed agents? Yes or no?
I received this information.
Did you receive a report? I take you back to where I went to school. Reports, basic.
No, I didn't.
You did not receive a report.
But I got informed by my.
Upon being told, let's not even go to the fictitious agent, by the way, who has no face affidavit, no ID. Did you, upon receiving that information, report it to the Electoral Commission yourself as time? Yes, I think. Did you, upon receiving this statement, did you report the same to the Electoral Commission?
No, my lord, but I came here to seek for treatment.
Do you know how many people, you are mentioning numbers here, who are influenced by those statements, umbrellas? Do you know if any was influenced?
No, my lord.
You do not know how many people were at the polling station during that time, or whether they were any.
No, my lord.
Okay. Even on this, I'll take you back to paragraph 16. You have, is it in your knowledge that the Honorable Nalukoola knew about what was transpired at this polling station? If you have the knowledge,
No, my lord, but affidavit informed me as such.
you, because the other person is not here, may not even come. You don't have the knowledge. Do you know, or is it anywhere in your evidence that he consented and or approved what was happening at that polling station? To the umbrellas being waved or kissed?
Yes, my lord, according to the affidavits of testimony for Nansama and also for Akyewozako.
And it is indicated there, the information, that he knew, he approved, he consented.
The affidavits indicate that they are campaigners for this.
Answering your own question, maybe I need you to come here.
No, no, no.
Yes. Is it their statement plainly, or an inference like you're trying to derive, that he had knowledge somehow, probably was around, that he consented to what was happening and approved? You have such information.
No, my lord.
Paragraph 18. Okay, let's start with 17, which leads to this. I state that on election day, the first respondents, agents and campaigners with this knowledge and consent or approval obstructed voters from voting at the election. Did you campaign in this, did you hold campaigns in that election? You know.
Yes,
And what was the purpose of your campaign?
my lord, to salute you for support.
Yeah, so that people vote for you.
Yes,
Did the first respondent also campaign in this election?
yes, my lord.
And do you know the purpose for which he campaigned?
The same to solicit for support.
So it is your case that a person who campaigns would solicit for people to vote for him, but not for obstruct. Because you're looking
Yes,
for
my
voters.
lord.
Okay. So it is false under paragraph 17 for you to state that you obstructed voters. Because it contradicts and the intention. Well, paragraph 18. Paragraph 18, I am informed by Babili Sherina. Ile Chikamai Eli Anasanga Deborah. Anasanga Deborah, which information we believe that the respondent's agents, again in this paragraph, reflect, since I touched a little bit, that the first respondent's agents and campaigners, Kenya Boni, Honorable Balimwezo, etc. You have evidence that the named persons are agents of the first respondent. You have been there, now you know the yes or no. You know what qualifies. You have such evidence. Yes, that they are agents. We've gone through this. Let's be first. Apart from, we have those on record. Someone told you what is the evidence. You told us what an agent is, what your agent would be. Is there such that was told to you?
Yes, my lord.
You have such evidence. You have such evidence of them being agents. The first respondent.
Agents and campaigners.
Okay. You have evidence of the campaigners
Within
that you are affiliated.
1256. Comparing.
Was Sherina? Is Sherina an NRM? Is it possible that Sherina is an NRM supporter? Is it possible that Sherina was your voter?
Yes.
Is it true that your supporter would want you to win at all costs?
Yes,
So besides the evidence of your supporter who wanted you to win, what is the evidence that you have that they were agents in the first place? Or campaigners? You have it? Yes.
the evidence.
Besides those statements of your support, any other support on that? Document, photographs, because elsewhere you did volunteer that someone is an agent.
No, my lord.
It is your statement in paragraph 18 that people like Nasanga Deborah, registered voter, was obstructed from voting.
Yes, my lord.
What was the basis of this information that actually Nasanga did not vote? You are not there. Basis that actually Nasanga did not vote. Because that is the one you will pick out of unknown.
I attached a certified copy
Of
of the fact that she had voted.
Okay.
That
Bring F. Bring F. See here. Bring your annex to F. You are looking for evidence. And that is evidence that Nasanga was obstructed and that Nasanga did not vote. We can assist. So, what is on that page? Tell us the content of that page. Then, detail the advantage.
It is a certified copy of the voter's roll
Okay? It's a voter's roll.
for the polling station. For Nasanga.
Okay. So, where is? I'm looking for where that voters register. What was Nasanga ticket?
No, my lord.
Was anyone on that roll ticket that you have?
No, my lord.
None. So is it the case that all those people were obstructed and they did not vote? The purpose of this evidence.
No, my lord, but this is the voter's
Okay.
roll, the article.
Now you're taking us to the voters' roll. What is the purpose of the voters' roll in voting exercise?
To ascertain that you will vote.
After ascertaining, because that is not in this script. You're not saying it is not a voter. It's due to this evidence of yours. Anyway, be precise. Does it show whether she voted or she didn't?
No, my lord.
It doesn't show. So that register does not show anywhere that Nasanga was obstructed. That attachment.
No, my lord.
Okay. Again, under this paragraph, whatever happened, again I'll be precise, within your statement under paragraph 16, can you confirm that nothing here shows that all this was within the knowledge, personal knowledge of the first respondent?
Yes, my lord, I don't have the evidence that
Just tell us, we are here, that's why we were there. Show us that it was within his knowledge. Probably he was there. That was within his knowledge.
it's within the affidavits that presented.
Please. That's why you're there. Show us that evidence. Because it's not in this attachment. Is it there? We've been through this. in your interest. Is that knowledge there? In fact, or even in fact, I say it's not, because you can't find it there. Maybe wrong to say it's not there.
The evidence is there.
Show us. That's why we are here. Show us specific, that it shows that he was aware that Kenya Bone, whenever Mwezo, Brother Subuga, Serunjo Edward, St. Peter Joseph, Sam Kasile, Aoma Scovia, and others, that he knew that they were there, that he consented to their being there, and that he approved. Acknowledge, consent, and approve. There was all this. That we go to the next. Okay, do you know where he was? Was Honorable Nalukoola at this polling station on that day?
My Lord,
No,
in some
was he there?
affidavits, it's mentioned for any article.
Was he there? Within your knowledge? This one, when these people were there, was he there? This is your information. Why know it more than you do? Okay.
No, my Lord.
No. In their evidence, they say that these people, while they were there, Nalukoola was also there.
In their evidence, some
Nalukoola was there.
information
18. Babili Sherina, this state that Nalukoola was there. It's not there.
No, my Lord, in this particular one. But John Salim states
No, this one. Okay.
16.1
Okay.
said otherwise.
In this one, stating that he knew, probably he was there. That he knew, consented, he approved.
No, my Lord.
Okay. Do you know the number of people who are obstructed?
No, my Lord.
Are you aware that the Electoral Commission has the powers but Jan, as a participant, that the Electoral Commission has the powers but Jan, all postpone conduct of an election or even counting? Are you aware?
Yes, my Lord.
What was in the report of your purported agents? What happened? Stopped at obstructing, what happened? Did they report to the Electoral Commission so as to do that?
My Lord, most of these offenses happened.
Did they
And
report?
afterwards we came to court.
Was there a report? Because the Electoral Commission is mandated, you are talking of obstruction. Again, I will tell you now, just one offense can overturn the will of the people of Mawembe, probably in your favor, or in their disfavor. It's simple. Was there a report? It's a public thing. It's not even
No, my
about
Lord,
you.
but we came here.
No report. So it is your statement that there will be no basis upon which the Electoral Commission will do this. There's no report. There's no report. Not even police.
My Lord, these offenses, most of them happened on the day of the election.
Were you there?
As was informed.
Were you
of the
there?
agents. So we later sought forgiveness.
Were you there?
No,
You are not there. Was a report given to you? You say no. Do you know of any report which was given to police? You are talking about obstruction and violence. Was there any report given to police?
I can't answer that.
You do not know. Paragraph 19. Read your paragraph 19.
I'm informed by Tukomyewo, which information I verified. True and correct in the field of election, the first respondents and campaigner, Julius Mutel, Matthias,
So it is 19. It is knowledge, consent, approval, election. Besides which, yes, proceed.
I'm informed by Tukomyewo, which information I believe to be true and correct on the field of election. The first respondents, agents, and campaigners, Julius Mutel, Matthias, grandfather, and Honorable Hillary, aka Sankudaman, all belonging to the National Unity Platform political party of the first respondent, obstructed election officers at Musango, NNNA to NNNAS at Roswell Road polling station by invading the polling station, ordering electoral officials to one to one and checking voters' reading cards and rolls to confirm voters, even though they were not the designated polling agents for that first respondents for that polling station, among others.
You are not polling agents. You are not designation. Do you know what designation means?
Yes,
So, it is your statement that you are not designated agents of the first respondent.
yes,
So, am I right to state that you are not the first respondent's agents?
yes,
These people. Okay. Was there any report about what transpired at this polling station? These are grave. Any report of the three? You know now what I was asking. Any report, any? Either to you, even in area, grow up,
ascertain that
even police, even electoral commission. Does not. So that we rush through. $19. I'm further informed by Senator Lawrence, information I believe to be true and correct, on election day, David Lewis Tukomyewo, SG, together with a group of supporters obstructed. Yes, obstructed election officers. Well, was there any report of election officers about this incident? You are speaking for, was there any such report?
this was informed by
Is he an election officer?
he is not an election.
Do you have any evidence, names of election officers who are obstructed? Names. And a complaint from them.
No, my lord.
and there's no information as under 19. Nothing here qualifies under 19 that it was with his knowledge, if at all, consent or approval. I'm adding everything now, that obstruction. There's no such information, right? Legal practice says 20. The rest of the offenses were taken up by my colleagues. I'll go straight to the prayers which led to what I touched. All through you're talking about non-compliance 22-1. Non-compliance, which affected the result. No, okay, the violence, are you aware? Are you aware that the first respondent was beaten up? Are you aware that I raised this violence? Are you aware that he was beaten up during this election exercise? You say election process. Are you aware that the Honorable Nalukoola was beaten up? From nomination date, are you aware that from nomination date that the Honorable Nalukoola was beaten up?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you also beaten up?
Oh my God.
Are you aware that he was beaten up by military men? Okay, people in military.
My Lord, security of the veterans is in the hands of the
Did you hear about it? Everything you heard, you heard. At least did you hear that it was the military that beat up the Honorable Nalukoola?
My Lord, I object to that line of question. There is no such thing in anywhere in the affidavit, or even prayers that Mr. Mills is now referring to in the affidavit of the witness. She's not referred to that anywhere.
Lord, this is part of violence, and she has already been put on record that she knows he was beaten. Beating is violence, and she talks about the direction. And I rest my case. Yes. Are you aware? The knowledge. I'll finish with that. The military men.
My Lord,
For security. Okay, you want to prepare security.
security vested in the responsibility of the person.
Are you aware that the beating was by the security? I'm not going to be aware. Knowledge, because various.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the head of security in this country? Just if you know. The head of security.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it EC? Because you refer to it.
My Lord, I'm glad the fact that the
Is
and
the EC the head of security in this country?
no, my Lord.
Is it true that the commander-in-chief is the head of security in this country?
Yes.
Is the commander-in-chief the chairman of your sponsoring party, the National Resistance Movement?
Yes.
Were you beaten? And Nalukoola was beaten.
Yes.
And confirm that Nalukoola, even in that won this election, Addis was declared as winner. And you confirm that?
Yes.
I'm obliged. I rest my segment, and my colleague will go on this particular legal practices. My prayer. I'm obliged. My Lord, thank you.
I vote for the report that is done that. I will be very brief with you. I take it that you've been in Kawempe for some time. Hajat, are you aware that between 2005, when multi-party democracy was introduced, to 2025 today, Kawempe North has been represented in Parliament?
Yes.
Can you also confirm that you are a member of the National Resistance Movement?
Yes.
So between 2005 to 2025, that is 20 years, has the National Resistance Movement had a member of Parliament representing the people of Kawempe North in the Parliament?
No.
So you are going to become the first one?
Yes.
Okay. So, Madam Nambi, is it true that you canvassed for votes in Kawempe North? And is it also true that the people of Kawempe North voted Mr. Nalukoola as their member of Parliament?
Without the political participation.
No, is it true that they voted him as their member of Parliament?
Declared.
So, who is currently representing Kawempe North? Who is your MP in Parliament?
Honorable.
Please quite below.
Honorable.
Honorable Nalukoola is your MP. So we will go to paragraph 20. Yeah, David. You have David in support of the petition. So you're saying that you state that before and on election day, the first respondents, agents, and campaigners, with his knowledge, consent, or approval, committed the illegal practice of bribery.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you confirm to this honorable court that in this statement of yours, there is nowhere where Nalukoola, the first respondent, committed any act of bribery? Personally. Just want us to have that out of the way. What is the answer?
No, ma'am.
No. So there is nowhere. Indeed. Hajat Nambi, part of Kawempe does Maumbe George William reside?
Chiganda. Kawempe.
Chiganda where? Kawempe too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you know Maumbe George William personally?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Kenya Bank.
No. I had it. So when did you last meet Maumbe George William? This year?
This morning.
This morning. We move to paragraph 20.3 of your affidavit. You say that your father informed by Maumbe George William, which information you believe to be true and correct, that on election day between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. under a jackfruit tree next to a shrine. You have a shrine in Kawempe?
My Lord, that's what the paragraph is saying.
I just wanted to know. And a shrine at a woman's place near a parking yard known as Zion in Chiganda Zone, LC1. So before I continue, I want to confirm from you. Were you personally at this place between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. on the election day?
No, my Lord.
So just to confirm that whatever you stated here is what you were told.
Yes, my Lord.
Thank you. That Ben Intale Mukasa, a councillor at Kawempe Division, belonging to the National Unity Platform political party of the first respondent, gave him 5,000 shillings to vote for the first respondent and refrain from voting for me. Maumbe George William is a registered voter at Clinton Junior School, and you refer us to some annexure H. Could we go there with you?